Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's part one episode of Curseborne, the Mean One. Real quick, Curseborne is published by Onyx Path Publishing. I'm going to throw a link up in the chat there for you, so you can go check it out. It's currently live in PDF over on DriveThruRPG, and will be in print soon. Javante is going to run an awesome holiday horror two-shot for us. So, Javante, why don't you start off and tell us who you are and a little bit about yourself and maybe the secrets of the game. We won't listen, I promise.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary finies and hellions of all walks of life. My name is Javante. I am a tabletop role-playing game content creator, story designer, lore writer, soon-to-be published author, everything all smooshed into one thing. Wanderer's Haven has so graciously said, hey, you like running horror games, and it's the holidays. You want to do a horror game? And I said absolutely, because, yeah, please. Welcome to The Mean One, a fun little romp through a delightful town where absolutely nothing can go wrong. Ever. As for Curseborne, for those of you that are fans of World of Darkness, think of Curseborne as its Gen Z younger brother. A little mix of the horrors of liminal spaces, the ideas of monsters growing with the times, and couple that all with the angst that we know and love from Onyx Path Publishing, and you have the beautiful world of Curseborne. But this world is not complete until we introduce everyone to our beautiful cast and crew. So, in the spirit of how I run games, say who you are, who you're playing, what they are, and let's answer a quick question too to get the brain going. What is your favorite holiday snack?
Us or a character?
You.
Okay.
As a person, what is your favorite holiday snack? And let's try to keep it towards the current holiday, because we could go through on the gamut, but this current holiday season, what's your snack of choice? And we'll start with Jeremy.
Oh, no. I don't want to be put on the spot. Hi, I'm Jeremy. This here's my channel. You can find me on the socials at WHPubs. I am playing Montgomery Monty Ward this evening. Monty is a elderly fellow. He is a sorcerer, and he's of the Reeves family, which we'll get into that, but they enjoy the balance and life and death, and especially that death stuff, but also, some of the life stuff, but a lot of the death stuff. What is my favorite treat of the holidays? Does booze count?
Yeah?
Okay, so I have this family recipe for Tom and Jerry's, which is way better than any Tom and Jerry I've ever found in a store or bar before, and I cannot have a holiday season without making it at least 1 to 17 times. There's a lot of sugar in it, so I'm gonna call that a treat.
Perfect. Feel free to popcorn to the next person.
Sure. Let's throw it up to... I had to look on the screen to see who's above me. Maggie.
Hi everyone, I'm Maggie. If you remember me from the Daggerheart stream, I'm back. I will be playing Samara Jones. She is an outcast from the League of Hidden Crossroads. So if you've seen Supernatural and you know what a Crossroads demon is, I made a deal with one of them. I am considered I am what is considered a lesser, which means that I traded my soul rather than a family member traded my soul in the past. But yeah, my favorite snack is not really a snack, but pumpkin pie is my weakness. It always will be, always has been. I have also converted family members in my actual family into the pumpkin pie family, so yeah. I will popcorn it to Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe. I've been here a few times already. I am playing Mary Ann Weaver, an heir of the hungry variety. Pretty much a vampire, and I am playing her as every quintessential creepy girl in every movie in the 80s. And my favorite holiday snack Is it really a snack if I eat the whole bag of like those little mini gingerbread men that are iced? I love those. I can't get enough of those. And I guess I'll go to friendship.
Hi, I'm Friendship. This is my first time actually getting to play on this channel. I do all the
Welcome.
things. I'm playing Anya Petrova, who is an outcast chimera, and she was taken in by a family after her parents died in a car crash because I like to do orphans. And I'm having one of my favorite snacks, which is along Jeremy's line, hot cocoa with sometimes Bailey's, currently it's a spiced pumpkin liquor, but yeah, whatever I have on hand.
You can make so much with hot cocoa.
You can.
Mm-hmm. It's a good sweet treat.
Love it.
And then I probably should also say what my favorite holiday treat is.
You should.
Before we start. But in the spirit of the exact same way as Jeremy and Friendship, a good old boozy eggnog just hits the spot.
Nice.
But this all being said, welcome as we dive into the world of Curseborne. Introducing everyone to the beautiful little idyllic town of Carsvale. This is small town America at its finest. Cookie cutter houses lining the suburbs, mostly all, bedecked in variations of holiday cheer. The courthouse square, which plays host to also most of the town's many, many mom and pop stores, is currently abuzz with activity with the consistent farmers markets that will be happening every weekend until Christmas is over. Much to the chagrin of some of the older members of the town who are viewing the consistent noise and chaos as another sign of the end times. What should be a fabulous occasion for Carsvale, especially in terms of its entertainment, typically speaking, its local mall should be a buzz with activity, families and children and unwatched teenagers using the mall as their personal playpen, as the holidays also grant us with the typical Santa's workshop and photos. Though not this year. The local town mall, having seen a decline in business, has been sadly shut down and is currently within the process of empty except for some of the outer store facades that still litter in some of the inside of the mall itself. What should also be a remarkable and happy occasion is marked by one other upsetting thing. A string of disappearances have been occurring throughout the entirety of the town. Imagine, if you will, as the camera moves through the town, a newspaper showing another missing persons case. This makes the 7th one to this month. And as this newspaper continues to move forward, flying as if via a wind, it's snatched in the air, and as the figure pulls it down, kind of stares down the paper before lifting his phone and speaking into it, time moves forward slightly. A long black Escalade pulls up in front of a relatively unassuming small building that a few people know as a local rehab clinic. And as this vehicle pulls up, let's see, Friendship, would you introduce your character for us and describe what they look like?
Yeah, Anya is late teens. She dresses mostly in black, kind of raggedy clothing. She has some tears in her jeans, long black hair, and she's kind of got that teenage invincible, nothing bothers me, I'm better than everyone else kind of attitude. So she's just kind of leaned back, arms crossed, watching but pretending that she doesn't care.
You are also not alone, as opposed to also the driver having to be driving the vehicle with them. Maggie, would you like to describe your character, introduce your character to us?
Samara Jones is kind of standoffish at first glance. She's got long red hair down to her waist, uh, and pale skin, and glowing green eyes, like unnaturally glowing, and they don't blink or fade out. They're just constantly glowing. She's in darker clothes, much like Anya, but it's more of like muted browns, and it looks less like she's trying to be a goth teen and more like she's trying to hide herself.
And as the Escalade pulls to a stop, the driver kind of making sure that it's fully in park. You hear him clear his throat a little bit. Sorry for the short notice on that. Joe's not exactly one to suffer me getting people here too late. He's directly inside. If the nurse is at the front, just let them know that you're here for a meeting with Joe. She'll know where to direct you.
Will do.
Thanks.
He gives a little partial wave. Inside the clinic itself, it is clean, not at a hospital level of the almost disgusting scent of clean, but this is a place that has seen a typical, like a routine level of sweeping and mopping. The nurse at the front, who both of you, having been a part of maybe separate families and lineages, but of the same caste, as we'll put it, do recognize the nurse at the front. This is Jane. Jane is aware of all of your positions and things, though she does not let on if she is also similar to you all. But as she sees the two of you coming in, she just kind of goes from looking down at her phone, looks up to see you all, gestures to a side office, and then back to her phone.
Anya just gives a quick nod of acknowledgement and heads off and opens the door.
Tamara's just gonna follow Anya into the office.
As you all enter the office, you are greeted by a towering individual, easily 6'8" by the looks of him. Like a very thick leather jacket with several patches have been ironed onto it. Most your typical biker patch garb, though the giant angel wings that are also patched onto the back, without a club insignia, gives a little bit of pause. This is Joe, also known as Sightless Joe. He is the liaison for many outcasts here, one that is devoted almost religiously to making sure that everyone is safe and accounted for. Makes sense, as his own lineage stands from the Battleground Angels. And as Joe lifts his head and takes off his glasses, revealing these glowing yellow eyes, which have given rise to his nickname, he sets them down, interlaces his fingers. I understand that the two of you have had minor escapades in the town.
Anya flips the chair around, sits down. I don't know. You could call them minor. I feel like, they're average.
Depends on which ones you're asking about.
The reason I ask this is because what I am going to ask might be rough, but I need people that are more willing to do dangerous activities.
What you got in mind?
He reaches into his jacket and tosses down a newspaper that's talking about the missing persons cases.
Se- Seeing those makes me a little bit worried about my sister. You got a lead on it?
I have a few places that we might have some information about that we could gain further later.
I'm
The
in.
issue isn't so much mundane people getting caught up in this. However, there have been rumblings that it could be another outcast doing these things. And if anything gets too hot for us, it will be very hard to start over at another town.
Yeah, we don't need that heat on us.
I also have to have the unfortunate news that I highly doubt that it will just be you two investigating. If any of the other lineages decide to embark on this crusade, be pleasant.
I guess.
Mara's just gonna put a hand on Anya's shoulder in like a warning, but also like a comforting way.
I can play nice if I need to. Just as long as they don't slow us down, we'll be fine.
I'm sure that the other families will send their best for this. As far as locations of importance, we've narrowed it down to 3 separate areas. Forest Park, as he sets down a photograph of what just looks like a Polaroid picture somebody has taken of the park in general. The local high school, what's it called?
Well, I'm there almost every day, so
Well, that should be
that's an
solid
easy
for
one.
you. And if you have the time, if you could go to Geppetto's Toy Chest. It's a local toy store run by a person I'm quite fond of. Unfortunately, it suffered a break-in, and it's a curious type. So,
Something unusual missing? Nothing missing? What's curious about it?
as far as he has said to me, things were both taken and left behind.
That is different.
Do we know what was left behind?
Unfortunately, I don't have the slightest of ideas, and I already have way too much on my plate as it is. As he looks over to a has been constantly buzzing phone. So, investigate. If we can get all 3 done tonight, perfect. If not, I'd settle for 2.
So, what's lowest on your list if we can't make all 3?
Being genuine, either the park or the high school tend to have less basis for me.
Yeah, I think I would put the high school at the bottom of the list if we miss out. I'm there enough. Something probably would have come up to my attention already if there was something there, but if we have time, we can take another pass.
And as far as payment for this venture, the clinic has been willing to set aside some of the funds during our rehabilitation programs. We'll cut you in about 20% of the stake in that funds. Does that sound good to both of you?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I think that's fair.
All right. There should be a meeting spot near the courthouse. I've been in touch with a few high-ranking members of other families. So hopefully they'll be there by the time you both get there.
How will
Dismissed.
we know who we're looking for,
I
or will they
highly,
know us?
I highly doubt you'll be able to miss them.
Okay. Fair enough.
Dismissed.
So Anya gets up. She does flip the chair back around. Fakes, like, brushing it off. And as she's leaving, she just kind of gives a side eye at the nurse as well, and then heads back out.
Tamara follows behind, mostly because she wants to make sure Anya doesn't get in trouble. But also following directions.
And as the camera moves from them and follows a path on the road, up a very rural path, and then up a into the boonies level road to what appears to be a classic Georgian mansion style home that has seen better days. An overgrown garden, the walls slowly being taken over by ivy, and yet still a roaring chimney. As we push into the interior, which the inside of this home has seen better days as well, rotting floorboards, missing paint on the walls, but still very well made paintings that seem to not be touched by age. Seated on a rather auspiciously well kept lounge is Lucius Karstein, a member of a well regarded family. And as he directs his focus over, would you like to describe Mary Ann for us?
Of course I would. Okay, so Mary Ann, she looks like a little girl in one of those World War II propaganda posters, kind of. Like she has like long black hair with a bow in it. She has on like the little stereotypical like frilly dress with the Peter Pan collar and the two buttons at the top. The only like major difference of like her entire ensemble is the splattering of blood on the skirt part of the dress that seems to have been caked on for a while now, and also like a little bit on her Mary Jane's, and on the back where that little back bow is, there's like a little button that's like a little skull, and like she's holding like a really creepy looking doll, like Annabelle in the movies type of creepy doll.
Lucian takes a sip of his wine glass.
Oh, and she has like blood red eyes and like deathly pale skin.
A pleasure to see you at last, cousin. He shifts position.
Normally you wouldn't be calling me. It was really
Hello? Thank you.
I
You're fine.
have been
Move
up to my neck in phone calls and letters and missives from, of all people to contact me, the Bathory clan.
Now, whatever they are saying, cousin, I have no idea what it is about.
Well, for the first time, they are coming to us for help.
You see her like little sweet girl expression, like little creepy girl expression drop.
So what do you mean?
It appears that one of their black sheep of their family went and got themselves kidnapped.
Of course, Bathroy always try and be oh so macho, oh so pinnacle of the hunger, but no, they are not.
But when one member of the Bathory clan decides to contact us, I take it as an opportunity to grease the wheels of progress on the whole rivalry thing.
As long as it means that we get a better seat at the table, I don't see why we shouldn't be helping them.
I figure trading a better seat for the head of the table sounds perfect to me, which is why I'm talking to you.
Of course.
You're good at getting into places and finding information. You can figure out where this lost lamb ended up and try to get them back in one piece. I don't care if they're drained, just one piece. It works out well for both of us.
Please, cousin. If anything, I'll make sure not a single hair is left out of place.
Now I gotta give you some of the bad news. We aren't the only ones looking into this.
Of course. Of course. Who
So-
else?
As far as I know, I got in contact with what are they calling him? The peasant that's running the clinic, Sightless Joe.
Him. Honestly, he leaves too many good human hearts around. Not enough for food, too much iron. Not that good.
Listen, if I could stand to be around him long enough to give him advice, I would.
No,
It's-
I understand. I'm not complaining about you, cousin. I'm complaining about the quality of the hearts that he leaves for people who are dead. They are disgusting. Too much iron, not enough vitamin. Honestly, back in my day.
We can go through this whole thing when you're back, and I promise
Of
you,
course.
I
Of course.
promise you,
No,
I will have a
understand.
good.
I understand. So I'll have
we'll
to
have
deal
the
with
good
some
drink
mangy
for that.
mangles.
He does have two of his associates working
Oh,
on this.
two mangy mongrels. Okay.
He picks up a small piece of paper. Anya and my handwriting's atrocious. Samara? Any familiarity?
No. Cannot say I do.
Well, unfortunately, might have to get a little familiar.
Only
know
as
the
much as it's needed.
You know the shtick. Play it up as much as you'd like.
Of course.
And I did get in contact with a local up-and-comer in the terms of sorcerers, who figures it might be a good idea to have Monty on the team as well.
I can work with Monty.
That was about the only one I was assuming you could work with.
Listen, Monty is the only person that treats me, aside from those of us in the family, the only person who treats me at least to some semblance of equality. They don't just see the little girl, though I do prefer being a little misdirected with that, but still, he's the only person that doesn't see me as just a little girl.
Well, that's a much kinder thought process than I would have given for somebody of Monty's ilk.
Also, he's 80, I'm 90. He's about to kick the bucket soon. I've been making sure he's been having a good diet.
Fair enough. I can work with that. It'll be those those three that you'll be working with. I'll try to keep into contact. As far as I know, as far as places of investigation, the typical two always snake at the standpoint: Forest Park, and there's that break-in at the toy store. I think the high school will be a good place to look at as well. Some of the disappearances are from the students, after all. Would make sense.
Would you mind if I get a little peck? Would you be mad if I were to get a bit peckish at the high school?
Listen, as long as nobody finds out, I don't really care where you slake your hunger.
Okay. You know me. If it happens, it happens. So I always keep it clean. Except for those 5 times back in London.
We do not discuss London, as he lifts his glass to you.
We do not, but Eh, it happens.
Do try to enjoy yourself, cousin.
Oh, I will, cousin. You try to enjoy yourself as well.
I will do my best. And as we shift camera once more, and though it seems initially that we are going to a place of magical or mystical invocation, we find ourselves in a studio apartment with several posters of various bands hanging on the wall, incense burning, and a very, very sleep-deprived, bespectacled girl just staring at the ceiling. As Monty, if you would like to describe yourself.
Right now, Monty is. First of all, he's an elderly fellow. He's got some wild, thin, but like his hairs are very thin, but he has so much of it. It's just like stringy and sticking out everywhere, and it's definitely gray and white, but it's matted with honey right now, and there's sticks and leaves, and he's covered in honey. He's actually naked except for some like tidy whities, which are also just kind of like oozing honey, and he's just, there's little bits of honey and sticks and dirt dropping on the floor as I'm standing there.
Okay, so I know the whole. I get the whole druid thing. I fully understand it.
I'm saying you're always invited whenever you want to come out.
I understand, but I don't have like the best cleaning equipment in my apartment.
Oh, I mean, you get a dog for that. You just get yourself a dog or two.
My apartment doesn't allow pets.
That's honestly, that's never stopped me before. I'm just saying.
Okay. Monty, look, there's an opportunity here for all of us, and I'm reaching out to you because I think it will help both of us with what we want, which is to have balance in this place, right?
I mean, that's fair. You know me, I don't really want for much, but the balance is always nice.
Right. So, I have a theory on these disappearances.
Sorry, my
Yes.
foot's sticking to your. I don't know what this is.
Well, it was hardwood. It's fine. My theory is that there's a liminal disruption that is letting the outside in at very key locations, and that if we find what is causing those disruptions and remove them, that gets rid of that whole problem. And if we do that, it also gets rid of a lot of the other unaccounted for curses. Ipso facto, we have balance. Which is why I'm asking you to help.
There's the very slow sound of a tearing piece of paper as whatever this probably an important document or homework or something is. I'm trying to remove it from my foot, but it's just stuck to the one to like my soul, and it's just tearing the rest of it off. And
just leave it. It's fine. Just leave it.
you know, I probably should have stopped for a bath or something.
You know what?
You said hurry over, and I was just.
I did. That's on me. That's my bad. So what was probably on that paper was locations I was thinking of having you investigate. The park, the toy store, and the high school.
I'll probably need it. This is illegible. Sorry.
That's okay. Do you have a phone?
You know, I've never really felt the need to get one.
Yeah, why'd I even bother asking? One sec.
I do have a landline.
What? Okay.
But I never got one of those newfangled answering machines. I just thought they were always creepy with their like recording your voice That's like offering up your soul to a fae. It's like you don't give your true name to a fairy, right? So why are you putting your voice out there into the universe for someone else to steal?
There's
That cat is like, give me your soul, yes.
there is a rustling sound from the attached kitchen as she's just finding another piece of paper. A very exasperated sigh escapes her as she just writes down the locations, comes back and hands the paper over.
I will look for something. Oh, this cloth over here. I'm gonna wipe my hands off on that. Oh, this was a shirt. Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
it's fine. It's fine. I have to do laundry anyway. It's fine. Just
I
leave
mean,
it.
that's if you leave your things laying around on the floor, that just kind of happens that way. Sorry.
I know. I'm aware. Okay. Park.
I could always come over and show you, like, maybe how to clean things.
Looks Monty up and down.
After you caught me on bee day. I'm sorry, I was out checking the beehives and.
You keep beehives.
No, just the ones out in the forest, making sure they're okay. It is getting cold and wanted to make sure they're all staying warm and stuff.
Okay. You're familiar with Mary Ann, right?
Oh yeah, I actually just finished her ornament last night. I gotta get it to her. Why?
Oh, you can. So I've been in contact with some of the families, like outside of our own lineages, and I figured we could have some help with this. So Mary Ann will be joining you on this investigation.
Ah, she's such a sweet kid. Excellent.
Those are words used to describe somebody, yes. And Sightless Joe was kind enough to lend support with Anya and Samara.
Oh, do you know them very well, Anya and
don't-
Samara?
I don't really know. I mean, I kind of know Anya. We go to the same high school.
You, can you do me a favor? So I've been trying to. I've just always felt real awkward around them, and I really tried to do my best. But then I say, like, I'll open my mouth, and then as soon as I open my mouth, they just kind of look at me like I've grown an extra head. And while that's not unheard of, it's not the case in this situation. And so I was gonna make them something this year, but I don't know what to make them. And since you know them so well, could you maybe make a suggestion on what I could craft up for them?
Sudden flashback to Anya shoulder checking this character into a locker. Yes. You know, I don't know them that well to think of a good holiday present. But everybody that I know likes gift cards. So maybe a gift card to someplace.
You want me to carve a gift card out of wood?
No, but if you're going to carve something, I don't know, maybe a wolf? Everybody likes wolves.
So you're saying you also like wolves?
I mean, I think they're cool.
This is a completely different topic. It has nothing to do with you or your ornament for this year. Which I noticed that you don't actually have any of your other ones out yet. Did you, are you gonna decorate? It is like a week away.
Yeah, I do tend to put that off last minute. I'll probably get to decorating when I'm done with my latest assignment, and then I'll get to doing that.
Well, I'll bring over some lights later after a meetup with Marianne, and maybe I'll I think I've got some I'm pretty sure I actually have something for you specifically that's just waiting for me to bring it over. So I'll just do that.
Sure, I would appreciate that, Monty.
And
they're gonna be at the
maybe
courthouse.
Maybe a mop bucket too.
Yes, that would actually be the best Christmas gift.
Sorry, what were you saying about the house?
Courthouse. They'll be meeting at the courthouse.
Oh. Well, I mean, it is technically true that I have sent a check in the mail for those fines that they sent me for when I... You know that it's just weird to go out and do your rituals while not naked, right? And they just haven't quite figured that out yet. And so
There is she just purses her fingers together. I will give them a call to arrange to meet, not at the courthouse exactly, but nearby enough that you all can meet up.
there's the coffee house across the street. I have to drop off some honey there.
Perfect. I'm sure that'll work. Maybe I'm gonna regret this. If you want to clean up, you could use my shower if you'd like.
Are you sure you don't? I mean, I can walk home too, but I have a feeling I might get another one of them tickets.
I don't.
Usually when I have my route that I go on when I'm going from, the forest to my house, and but when I have to make a stop like this, you don't really live near me, so I had to, and my clothes are at home. Why would I have taken them with me? I'm covered in honey.
Okay, go home, wash up, get clothes, go to the coffee house. In that order.
I could do that.
Okay. Thank you, Monty. I appreciate that greatly.
Excellent.
And with that exasperating interaction.
You're welcome.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say a good 45 minutes. But yeah, over at what's the coffee shop? Over at the Raven's Nest, a local coffee shop, also known for hosting slam poetry, kind of open mic nights, things like that. Probably around this time, Anya and Samara have been there by this point. I would say Marianne probably may have gotten at least. Oh, they're probably going to be where there's other people.
Mm-hmm.
And it is currently just a quiet time at the coffee shop.
Anya is sipping on her latte, kind of legs spread wide, slumped back. Looks at Samara. Who do you think they're gonna send?
Honestly, I have no idea.
But Mary Ann just sort of like creepy shining twins moment appears behind the two of them, being like,
Perhaps it is me.
Has anyone taught you not to sneak up on people like that? It's so creepy.
I am older than you. I was born before you were born, and I will be alive long after you die.
What does that have to do with being sneaky and rude?
I am not sneaky nor rude. I was simply announcing my appearance. I take it you two are the mangy mouths that I will be having to work with.
What did you call us?
Tamara's just gonna put a hand on Anya. There's too much paperwork if you start a fight.
You know, I've never really had a chimera heart in a while. Heard they're pretty good.
And it's a good thing it's not gonna happen today either. And she's got these claws that she's just...
I just
Still
imagine,
move
like,
on
to
with
all
it.
the normal people, it's just this teenage girl is having beef with, like, this 8-year-old.
Probably around this time, the bell rings as, "Hey, Monty!" Cleaned up, hopefully. Relatively speaking, for Monty.
Hopefully speaking for Monty.
Yeah, as Monty walks in, so he's 80 something, and so he can't really reach a lot of areas on his body and stuff. And so like his arms are pretty clean, but like so he wears a denim like vest, and right now there's no shirt on underneath it because he's realized that there is just honey that he cannot reach. And so the vest is kind of sticking in weird spaces, and it doesn't really look like it's on him correctly. And then there's just like sticks and some like fuzz and stuff, and his hair is still all messed up. But he walks in and he sees this and he walks up. Anya! Oh, right? Am I right? Go Wolves!
Sure.
Yeah! Yeah!
So
I'm so
we've
sorry.
got the Booner Squad. Lovely.
So, how are we doing this, fine afternoon, ladies?
Well,
I think
we are about to investigate a series of kidnappings, so not so great.
That is a serious topic. Exactly. Yes.
I'm only doing this so I could get a seat at the table that's higher than my own station.
Okay. I've been told that we need to work together nicely. So as long as no one calls me a mutt again, I think we should get down to business. I assume you guys were given the same areas of interest as we were: the forest, the toy shop, the school.
Indeed.
I might have received such a list. Yes. If we could go off of
So-
your list, though, that might actually be beneficial to. So we could just have one specific focus for our locations.
You ruined your list again walking through the forest, didn't you?
You know, she leaves them laying on the floor. It's not my fault. It got stuck to my foot, and the honey got all over it, and it was just a little illegible after that. And then she said she was going to give me another one, and I'm pretty sure she put it in the pocket of the pants I had with me, which by the time I got home, those were all sticky. So,
You
yeah,
should
that's...
really invest in shoes and normal hygiene. It is not good for your health.
Something we can agree on.
Who wants to
Alright.
live forever? Am I right? Oh, this kid knows what I'm talking about, and I point at Marianne.
She just gives like the creepy Shannon girls like stare.
Yep. Anybody want coffees?
I cannot drink mortal drinks.
Samara, when did you get? Have you been here the whole time?
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I don't know why I should get my eyes checked. How's it going? Wolves for life, right? Oh! Am I right?
Woo.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just kind of keep glancing at Anya, just like, the fuck is happening?
I'll lean down to Marianne. Hey, do you have any paper that you could make notes on?
I do. I also have my cell phone.
Oh, I don't want to write on your cell phone. That would, doesn't it like
I can
ruin
make
it?
the notes for you.
Okay, if you could leave a note to me on your cell phone, Anya, wolves, yes. Samara, wolves, probably not.
I believe neither of them enjoy wolves.
I thought Anya had a pretty good reaction.
She was only doing that to appease you.
That's
She could
probably
go
not the
either
truth.
way.
I look up at Anya. Oh! See? Eh? I'm gonna go get some coffees. Do you want some blood in yours?
No. I ate on the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, I'll be back then. I'm going to go get coffees. As Chivante just has a meltdown.
Marianne just sort of like turns to like Anya and Samara and just like,
I apologize for his nature.
For him.
Nature.
Uh-huh.
To be quite fair, though, Reeves always tend to be more out there.
So, since your pal here seems to already be into the nature stuff, maybe we take on the park. And she kind of looks at Samara. I assume we have to all go to the same place at the same time, huh?
Fun fact, no.
I mean, we could go to the toy shop while they go explore the park.
Can we? Really?
But where's the fun in that?
Split the party, split the party.
I will go to the high school.
I thought high school was lowest priority. I mean,
I will go to the high school.
okay. So are we making 3 groups now, or... I don't get it.
Marianne's already walking out the door. Or like it looks like she's about to like walk out the door. Listen, she is just fully Stanley Kubrick Shining Twins. It's like lights flicker, she's gone.
What was that?
Vampires, I don't know.
So for edification for Monty, when Monty goes to order a coffee, to note, Ravenous does have a menu, but they're all named after various books. And then they have what's in them, i.e. A Dark and Stormy Night, which is a dark espresso coffee with a splash of milk, and then has shavings of dark chocolate on top. The Raven, which is a caramel macchiato combo, so on and so forth. So there's never just a like coffee.
I feel like I don't really understand what a lot of these things are, but I've learned that I really like the War and Peace, which is like 7 shots of espresso with like an equal amount of some whatever flavored sugar water you would like with it in like a latte or something. Most people like shy away from it, but it's like my go-to.
The barista
Marianne is in for a rude awakening when Monty finally kicks the bucket and it's just like,
So much sugar! He ruined the diet!
what is that? So no, she hears your order and just so I'm going to give this to you, but the side effects.
Oh no, it's all good. I understand. Last time I heard colors. It was amazing.
Okay, I'm just saying, I think I legally have to tell you that this might cause death.
Yeah, the last I can't say waitress any longer. Barista?
Yeah.
The last barista. She was like, you have to sign this waiver, but I think I only had to do it the one time.
Okay. Cautiously making this science experiment of a drink, slowly slides it forward with the tips of her fingers like it's going to jump at her. Enjoy.
I will so I just had her make whatever drinks Samara and Anya tend to get. If they haven't been in here before, I feel like the barista should absolutely just be like, yes, I will absolutely. And then she just made the most expensive whatever for them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'll just buy those and whatever it is I was going to get for Marianne, and then I'll walk back carrying all four, look around. Oh, and I got a receipt. Like, they had to, like, search under the cabinet for, like, one of those receipt pads. And I got, like, a receipt, and I wrote down, because I just want to make sure I remembered. Anya equals plus wolf. Samara equals minus wolf.
To note, because I am going to go with the two most expensive drinks, it is the Gatsby, which is, you know those Dubai chocolates with the pistachio?
Love it.
It's that sort of mixed into the latte itself. And then there's this layer of this like almost golden cream that's layered on the top, with of course flecks of gold flake as well to add on. Here you are.
I will bring those over. I feel like even the, like, they have like different lids for these too.
Yeah.
And they're like they're that painted gold where it's not like actually metallic, but, and I'll set them down in front of you.
Yeah, Anya will grab the most expensive looking one, and she'll be like, your bloodsucker friend decided that she was going to the high school and just vanished.
Oh,
Is that normal?
so I'm meeting her there?
I would assume so.
Did you-
I don't think it's a good idea, for anybody to be alone, per se.
I mean, Marianne
Samara
can
and I
take
can
care
stick
of herself.
together.
She's a pretty smart kid.
Well, yeah, but I heard that, there's a suspicion that one of the people missing is, of our ilk. So I wouldn't assume. We don't even know how many people are behind this. She could get ganged up on.
I mean, I'm fine meeting her there. I got to take her this coffee, unless you wanted to meet her there and take her to the coffee. I can go
no,
with Samara, or I can go with you. Samara can go. There's a lot of
We can
options
all
here.
go.
We could all go.
We could all go, or Monty could go find Marianne, and Samara, you and I could go check out the toy store, and we'd have 2 places done instead of 1.
Oh, you like toys?
No, they had a break-in. We need to investigate. I'm not Christmas.
I'm just because it seems like you're choosing which way you want to go, and that seems like some kind of
well, it was that
subliminal
or the
messaging.
Park, and you seem like you've
I'm
got a park vibe.
I'm gonna allow this to continue while I move my clothes from the washer to the dryer.
Everyone's like, no, don't Monty, stop. Oh no, don't leave us. Not alone with Monty.
Dad's gone. Let's go.
So I'm fine with whichever you prefer. When did she leave? She
Maybe like
moves-
a minute ago.
2 seconds after you went to get coffee. I don't know.
She's a quick one. Just gotta stay on top of paying
Yeah.
attention to that. So
It wasn't my turn to babysit, so
I
know. She's an adult. I get it.
I have an awkward question. I can't quite reach. I've got this sticky spot. It's like right behind my right armpit, and I can't quite. And I think my vest is sticking to it. If I got a wet wipe from the barista.
Samara's gonna very carefully clean it off, but it's
Oh.
gonna be like, "Ugh."
I love how while all this is happening, Marianne has probably eaten like 5 people's hearts.
There's just a trail of corpses. They're worried about some disappearances, but not about the corpses. Those are fine. They know where those are.
Listen, Marianne has learned. She is an experienced body with this. She only goes after people who won't be missed.
Fair.
Essentially.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
The overnight janitor, perhaps.
Yeah, the other night janitor, the one
That's
science
one
teacher
this
that
month.
that, you know.
So, Samara, was there anything that you were hoping for Santa to bring you this year?
I take a sip of my drink and I just go, I was hoping for a Frankenstein at least. Which is a lapsang souchong.
Monty just looks really confused. Okay, a Frankenstein it is. That I'm sure Santa will bring you.
I appreciate the gesture.
Where are we going?
Well, apparently Marianne's eating people at the high school.
This is fair. Actually,
Shall, okay, I'm gonna leave you two to go check out the toy store. You got each other's
Yeah,
backs?
we'll meet you at the park.
Wait, now we're going to the park?
You'll do the school, we'll do the toy store, we'll all do the park.
How about
Alright.
we meet there in 3 hours?
Marianne and I
Yep.
will see you there.
Okay. Do you have a watch or a timekeeping device?
Oh no, I've got mind like a steel trap.
you
Sure
couldn't
seems
say
that
it
way.
with a straight face.
I think very subtly, Samara's gonna take out her phone and text Mary Ann because I have a feeling we exchanged numbers before this.
And probably, yeah.
And like meet at park in 3 hours.
You just see her send like, strangely enough, because of like everything, she somehow sends a bloody thumbs up emoji. And then like a GIF video of like, it's just her standing there, and then it's like the creepy like jump scary in the hallway of The Shining with the twins. Mixed with Samara from The Ring.
Nice.
Alright. You're good to go to the high school.
I take the lid off of my War and Peace. I blow on it for a moment, and then I take a deep breath and just chug the whole thing.
Huh.
Okay.
If this case doesn't kill him, that coffee will.
Alright, I'll see you in 3 hours at the park.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And as I walk
That's
out,
the plan.
you do notice that the receipt that I wrote, Anya plus Wolf, yes, and Samara minus Wolf, bad, or whatever, is stuck to my hair. And I walk out.
He does know that we both like. Well, okay.
I don't know what that was about, but that's for another time. Let's go check out this toy store.
All right.
I'm gonna roll a die.
Does
And if
Monty
it's-
die on the way over?
And if it is evens, we're starting with the high school, and if it's odds, we're starting with the park. Because I
Toy
was.
Store. It's Toy
Oh
Store.
yeah, toy store. Because I wasn't anticipating that. But go off. Let's go. It's odds. Toy store it is.
Woo!
All right.
What should be a cute little mom and pop style toy store is currently a little bit of a nightmare in terms of outside perspective, as the front windows have been completely smashed through. The door is partially off of its hinges, and what police tape has remained seems to just be so that people don't step on the broken glass. There is currently no police presence at the front, as it appears that the investigation is either stymied or is looking at further information later.
Why is there a Spirit Halloween still out?
Because now they have Christmas stores. Come on.
I think that's the break-in and you know. Do we see, like, is the owner inside? Are there lights on?
There are
Anything?
no lights on. There doesn't appear to be anyone inside. To note, despite it being like mid-afternoon, it is unnaturally dark in there.
This is going to be a little difficult. I wasn't expecting it.
I'm gonna take my cell phone out and turn on the flashlight on it and see if it lights up anything.
Are you doing it from outside, or are you stepping into the toy store?
I think I'm gonna just stand at the very entrance and just try to flash. Not like entering, just like that, that line.
You know when you turn on the headlights of your car on a foggy day, and
Mm-hmm.
it just kind of makes the fog brighter? This seems to be what it does to the shadows, where it just further highlights how dark it is in there. You can't make out anything on the inside.
So, would we know or have any experience? Like, is there such a thing as magical darkness or a spell or something that would cause this?
Give me, uh, for fun, give me an esoterica intellect roll.
Okay, wow, I get so many in that. I get 9. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. That's 1 success. Whoop. Little one. 2 success. That's a fail. Oh. That's a fail. I need a bigger dice tray. And that's a success. So we're up to 3, 4, 5. Last dice. 5 successes.
With 5 successes, which I will say, if you'd like to utilize any of your edges or tricks, you did go 3 over what I was looking for on this. This is necessarily not magical darkness. What it seems to be is a bleed of liminal space. So, whatever caused this is a part of liminal reality to the point that areas that they interact with for a long stretch are affected by that liminality. This place is both inside our reality and outside of it.
And you said we've done some exploring before, some smaller missions. Have we ever entered liminal space before?
Not to the extent of, you've probably entered liminal areas or regions, but never to the point of fully entering into liminal space itself.
Hmm. So I hate to admit this, Samara, but I don't know. I don't know if we're ready. I think we have to get the others.
I'm inclined to agree.
So head to the high school, or you texted Marianne before? You want to shoot her a text?
I like hold up this thing. I'm like, and I text Marianne, "Hey, thing at toy store bigger than we thought. We'll need backup. We'll need everyone."
Bloody thumbs up, followed by, again, creepy video gif.
I think after the second video, Samara just goes, or texts you back and goes, "Having fun over there?"
And we cut back to the high school. As I will say, for a little bit of joy on this, Mary Ann, because you were looking to feed, could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you roll for me a... I'm trying to think of what would be most fun. Are you trying to do it like stealthily, or are you just trying to grab whatever?
I am just trying to grab whatever.
Can you make me an... Ooh. Give me an athletics might check.
Ooh, I have 0 pips in that. Do I just roll?
So you just try to roll straight up might.
Okay, my straight up my... Which is what? I'm sorry, it's... do I just roll like one
Yeah,
die then?
One
or
die. Yeah, roll your
just one die?
Yep.
I got a 7.
So it is not a success. So I will tell you what happens. You do feed. It's just not as
Filling.
fulfilling, we'll say.
Ugh. What is with these people and their diets? Ugh. Ugh.
Modern people must taste horrible.
And to add, what is currently happening is that is winter break currently. So the high school is empty for the moment. I would presume that Marianne, as you're kind of wandering around, Monty does eventually find you. For sake of having everyone together.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're hiding. Then we could roll off.
No, Marianne's just like, she's cleaning off her mouth. Getting rid of the body. She does a Mrs. Lovett and just like puts it down a furnace.
Yeah.
I'll walk in. Oh, geez, I wish I would have known. I would have asked if I could have used that for fertilizer, but it is what it is.
We have to go.
Oh, did you find something already?
No, but the mutt and her keeper found something at the toy store.
Oh, are they okay?
No, but it seems like they need they need both of us because clearly they're not going to be able to make it on their own.
Before I forget, I'm going to stretch out my hand. I have a cup of coffee there. It is a black cherry and dark chocolate mocha.
Oh, you remember my favorite. The most dangerous game.
Well, of course. And I just want you to know I've got your holiday gift, but I'm just putting the final touches on it. It should be done. Well, I was planning on going home and taking care of it after I got all the honey off, but then I wound up here, so...
Fair enough.
You see, she just like chugs it just like the War and Peace. And she just like tosses the cup away into the furnace that she just threw a dead body into.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Alright, after you.
And returning back to the toy store, you two are also greeted with the similar sight of darkness that doesn't appear to be penetrated by what light is still remaining from outside.
Interesting. The ebbs and flows of darkness are certainly coming closer.
Yeah, something like that. Liminal space and all that.
Shall we go in then?
I think once Marianne says that, Samara's just gonna walk in.
Samara.
Yeah, before you walk into that, we should. Oh, no, I guess we're just going in. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Marion walks in right after.
Push the button. Samara, as you walk in, at first it feels like you're stepping through a humid, like the most humid air possible, and then it immediately gets ice cold.
Florida.
Yeah. Yeah. As you take a step in, and you are in the toy store. It's just if you look behind you where you just walked through, behind you isn't the city. It appears to just be a blizzard outside. Marianne, the exact same experience as you walk through as well.
Chilling.
That's one way of putting it. Can you guys hear us?
From the inside, both of you hear Samara, but it sounds like she's miles away, yet still in the toy store.
Yeah, but you sound really far away. Did you, like, jet through there?
Same results from inside to outside.
No. It seems like we have been transported.
I will sweep my hands toward the darkness after you.
Guess now's about better late than never. I'll hop in.
Same experience.
Did you guys mention the cold? Jeez.
So now that this has happened 3 times, I've been watching.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything weird about this that's happening beyond just the darkness? Is there any magic going on that...
Give me an esoterica intelligence roll.
We just talked about this before the game. That's 4 dice. I know what you're talking about.
We did.
We did. That's a 10, a 9, a 6, and an 8.
4 successes.
Nice. And the 10 is...
So 5 successes.
Okay.
As far as what you're like seeing as they step through, is not so much a portal through liminal space as what's happening is, again, this bleed through. The store itself is containing a liminal area.
Okay.
And they're stepping through into that liminal area that's stuck in the toy store.
So, from at least my understanding of what Monty's going to understand is like these liminal spaces don't just pop up unless an event happens to make them do so.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just going to kind of glance around outside, see if anyone's watching, if there's any glyphs, any signs of like sigils and stuff to have made this happen before I step through.
From the outside, give me a...
Do you want a woodworking check? I can do a woodworking check.
You would think that would be applicable here, but sadly, no. If you could actually just give me... I don't know if you have it, but if you could give me a survival intellect check.
I do have survival, and I will actually get an extra die out of it. Thought that was an 8, but that was a 3. Okay, so 9, 9, 9, and 7.
So 3 successes.
Okay.
From the outside, it doesn't appear to be. So this leads you to the conclusion that whatever is causing this liminality has to be on the inside. And this isn't strong. It's contained in one area. It's strong because it's in that area, but it's not like a whole you've heard of entire office complexes becoming liminal spaces. This one small store isn't like a dangerous one necessarily. So it means that there's something in there that's causing that.
Okay. I'm worried about somebody walking in on this. Are there any trees, bushes, or anything like that around that I can use proliferate on to make them grow over as I step through?
Yeah, there's a little hanging garden that wasn't touched above the store that you can use.
Excellent. I will spend my curse die and step through the darkness as the vines grow over the entrance behind me.
You step through, and bear witness, of course, to the same humid air and then immediate dip into the frozen Arctic of cold.
Oh, geez, I should have put a shirt on. My nipples are gonna chafe on my denim. Oh, crap, ladies, I forgot. Those are not things I should say in these days. I apologize.
Or ever, but yeah, I prefer not to hear that. Thank you. What are we looking for exactly? Is something's created this space, but I don't know. I haven't experienced liminal space very much. So I'm not exactly sure. Can you give me an idea of what I might be looking for? Please.
I'm gonna wait to see if anyone else offers anything up.
Could I maybe roll an esoterica just to see the property of the liminal space within it?
Yes, give me an intelligence esoterica.
Okay, so that I have 3 pips in esoterica. So I roll 3 die.
Yes. And
Okay.
you have the same. And how much do you have in intelligence?
Intelligence. I'm looking. I have 0 in intellect.
Okay, so yeah, just a 3.
Okay. Could I use cunning instead because I have 3 in cunning?
I will say you can use cunning, but it will be. You can use cunning. I will give up. I'll possibly give a complication as you're searching.
Okay. I'll just set this down. Okay, let's see. That's 9, 10, an 8, a 6, another 9, and another 10.
Quite a few successes. Checking my thing real quick. As you search around, kind of like trying to find any leads, your foot crunches down onto a bit of wood, which as it pops and cracks kind of causes you to move your attention to it. And it appears to be a discarded, well, what you thought was wood, but it appears to be plastic, as it appears to be a discarded toy of some variety. Looks like an action figure of some type. And as you kind of look up from there, you see several of these action figures, Legos, dolls, electronic games, all scattered all over the floor, most destroyed.
Whoever is in here doesn't really enjoy toys.
But continuing with how many successes you had, the walls of which some of these toys were on, which include vintage, those appeared to be less ransacked and more just stolen.
Whoever is in this prefers more of the olden toys, which I personally prefer.
Right, I understand that.
As you all gain a lead on your investigation, vintage toys taken.
So we're looking for some kind of collector, maybe.
Or perhaps someone who believes more in tradition.
All right, but they said taken and left. So
The ones
what
that
did
were
they
left were
leave?
the ones that were ransacked.
So
Do we see anything that doesn't look like it is like a normal? I don't know if we've been to this toy store before. It just doesn't belong in a toy store at all.
Give me a just... Because it's not really perception, because that's how this works. Give me just a... Directly give me a presence check.
Could I also roll that as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Friendship, can you see your sheet?
No.
Okay.
Hang on
I
one-
have...
You got it.
Can I-
Okay. I was just about to say I'll open it, but
Yeah, that's 2 dice for you.
Oh,
Also
Okay.
roll.
Yeah, all of you may roll.
Okay, a 10, an 8, and a 9 for me.
I just got one success.
you said presence.
Two tens and a 2.
Yep, and yes, just presence. 2 10s and a 2.
A 10 and a 2.
That'll be enough for me to reveal these things. Anya, as you start to look around the store to kind of find whatever else, you note that on one of the small cabinets, there appears to be what was going to be like the display for Santa. So it had like cookies, milk, things like that. Every bit of the cookies are completely eaten. The plate's been smashed on the ground. The milk has also been drank, and that glass has been shattered. There are candies that also have been eaten or taken. Except the bowl of black licorice is left untouched, and the apples have also been left untouched.
I mean, who likes black licorice? But I don't know why they left.
Because I'm
the
putting one in my
apples.
mouth.
You see, and Mary Ann just like appears behind Anya as she asks that, just like,
I quite enjoyed it when I was alive.
Doesn't surprise me.
And Samara, as you're also looking around, your foot hits what appears to be paper, and as you move back, you see that there's a myriad of newspaper clippings that's littering the ground, all of them detailing the expansion of the mall to further areas, its growth, the boom period, and then the last clipping that you see is the newspaper talking about the closure of the mall. These papers don't like this. This is a toy store. They don't really have newspapers in here. Like you even knew the owner didn't really read the paper that often.
I'm gonna pick up the one about the mall closure, and then I'm gonna start slowly picking up pieces. Would I have to roll for this, or would it be safe to assume that whatever's doing this isn't happy about something with the mall?
I would say
I'm happy to roll for it.
I would probably say that's gonna be a roll.
Okay.
Give me an empathy composure check.
Okay. I have 1 in empathy, and I have 4 in composure.
So
Or
5
3
dice.
in
I
composure. Sorry.
4
have
Four.
0 in empathy and 2 in composure, but I can roll as well.
Yeah.
I'm assuming 1 success. I have 1 9, a 6, a 4, and a 1.
Yep. 1 success. Still will be enough to get some information.
Okay, I got a 10 and a 9.
To add to the information you gain, it appears less like this is an emotional response. Something in you seems to see this as a selecting a territory.
I think I'm gonna show the pieces to Marianne and be like, does this feel like something's camping out here?
Most likely. Using a Bathory as well would be very...
What happened to your accent?
What do you mean?
Okay.
As you can see, I'm also doing like the little bit of orphan.
Mhm. Okay. Ignoring that, do you have any idea what this could be? I ask because you seem a lot wiser than us.
Could I roll a culture intellect check?
That would
I mean, I
work
don't have
for
any
it.
intellect, but I do have culture.
That does work for it, yeah.
I will say before Marianne responds, I will say, well, seems pretty obvious. Greek Santa Claus, because ate all the stuff and then threw the plates, you know, opa, like they do.
Okay, I got 2 10s. Is
Nice roll.
Yeah, Joe's rolling like fire.
yeah.
So there are some things that are pointing to a very specific creature of... I have to look up the information.
Greek Santa Claus, Greek Santa Claus, Greek Santa Claus.
So some of this comes from Germanic culture. Predominantly, you can already trace a bit of this information as leading to Krampus. The reason being, interestingly, is the black licorice and the apples being left untouched, as in folklore, Krampus did not like either black licorice or apples, so they did not consume them. Where there are some issues, the toys, not really a thing for Krampus, and the mall doesn't seem to make sense. But at least the apples and licorice lead to that first conclusion.
It appears that at least if this is multiple people, that one of the people that we are looking for is indeed a Krampus.
Okay.
Though a lot of it is not very intuitive with it as well, the toys and the mall being the two outliers.
Krampus. It sounds a little Greek.
It's dramatic.
That's like right
It's
next
kinda
door, right?
No, it is not.
Santa's creepy twin. Kind of like, creepy twin vibes over here, creepy twin vibes over there.
So, what do you think this Krampus could have done to make this happen, though? Because this isn't normal.
Doesn't Krampus eat children?
I mean, it is kids that are missing. I hope it's not eating them, though.
A member of the Bathory are also missing.
Oh.
So it is
Were
not
they
just children.
naughty?
I mean, if you ask me, probably. But
Maybe it's a duo of some sort.
perhaps.
But I don't know. I with all these flyers and clips for the mall, I wonder if we check that out next instead of going to the park.
I agree.
What is happening with the voice?
You really think that I would live this long sounding like a typical American girl?
No, I just thank you for.
I have lived
Um,
in all over the world, okay? I use the little girl act to this, like, get into places. I feel like you guys, we're probably not going to work together again, so I feel like it's better for me to just play this card now.
Fair enough.
Wouldn't bother me any. Let's just figure this out.
Indeed.
Anything else we need to do here before we head out?
To note, for Monty, because you had done the investigation prior, you feel a dip in this liminal space when the newspaper clippings are picked up, as if whatever was holding that liminality here is wavering with those now gathered.
Interesting. Would I know if they leave, if it will stop it, or if it will follow?
You have a feeling that if they leave with those paper clippings, it will cease the liminality from being here. You're unsure if it follows, but on the grounds of how liminal spaces tend to work, probably not.
Yeah. And like it did seem pretty contained within the confines of the building, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it looks like they're going to take, like, Anya, Anya and Samara, you've got them.
I've picked them up, or if Samara still has them, I'm not sure, but yeah.
If it looks like either of you set them down, I will like kind of scoop them up and stuff them in my pocket as we head out. Because I'd rather not leave this here for... I think the one thing I just want to make sure before is that it doesn't lead on. Like, it is self-contained. It's not like portaling elsewhere.
Yeah.
So, like, as they're kind of looking around and doing this, I'm nomming on some... Actually, I'm alternating between black licorice and apple.
That's an awful combination.
And I just want to make sure there's no like portals anywhere else.
There doesn't. Yes and no. There doesn't appear to be any that are not leading like back out into where the shop was. Granted, it appears that the door to the back office where the owner would be at does appear to not be open, but also seems to be locked. So
Okay,
you're
perfect.
unsure if that also matches, but you're not it's a here or there situation.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and I will follow you all out when you leave. You know, I think I could melt this licorice and like put it over the apple, like a caramel apple. What do you think? Do you think you girls would think?
Ugh,
Oh no, okay.
no.
I will look for that receipt pad, and I'm gonna pull out licorice. Bad.
And as Anya exits the door, if you haven't removed the plants, she's gonna be like, "What is this? Wasn't here before.
It's a
Oh,
mystery.
also-
Did you do that?"
Anya, as you look back, the place is normally lit. Like there's no lights on because it's clearly broken, but now the outside light is escaping in.
Oh, the light's going in now.
Now, question, because Anya left first. Those of us who were inside, did it just like whoomp, and it's gone,
Yeah,
or did we whoomp
see
with
them-
it?
You see them go through into where the blizzard is, and then as almost as if they step through, the blizzard just seems to cease, and you just see the regular world.
Nice.
Let's go to the mall then.
Granted, with all of the plants now clinging to Anya.
Sorry about that. I just I didn't want anyone following us in case it was
Oh.
dangerous. And here, let me just. You've got some stuck to you. And I'll just like kind of pull leaves out of your hair and stuff.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
So you're not a fan of vines either. Vines bad.
Yeah, no. All right, to the creepy empty mall, guys.
So we head to the mall. This might be a great place for us to take our break.
Yep.
Are you good with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Again, we are playing Curseborne. The link is in chat. Head over and check that out. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. If everything is working correctly, we should be on the screen. Should be able to hear us, and there's music. And we are playing Curseborne by Onyx Path Publishing. We're about to head over to the mall. We're going to do some Christmas shopping, some holiday shopping, get our gifts. Or
Yeah,
not.
chill vibes only. Cool, chill.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah,
La,
no,
la,
it's just
la,
the
la.
shopping spree. We're just going shopping, everyone.
A vampire, a sorcerer, and 2 outcasts walk into the mall. Ba-dum-bum. Javante, where are we going?
I will, to delineate time between you all going from the toy store to the mall, we'll say that you've arrived there. It's pushing into the evening. And on a moonless sky, a parking lot that should be lit up with the numerous streetlights is completely dark. The construction vehicles that have been out there for a while have started to depart, and we are seen now with very little, mostly just what workers' vehicles happen to still be there. A few backhoes, some dump trucks, but a predominantly empty parking lot with a massive, towering skeleton of a mall. What should be completely empty, aside from the line of snowmen that flank the entrance to the mall itself, which the doors are open.
I find it weird that they keep up the decorations given the fact that this place is closed.
Yeah.
That is a good point. Were the decorations up recent? Oh, okay.
But these weren't
This
here
mall,
before.
to denote, this mall was closed and the deconstruction of it started in March.
Really taking their time. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure those are new, actually.
So then we're at the correct point then.
Can we tell, like, if there's anything, like, out of the ordinary with these ornaments? Are they typical, like, made out of plastic, or are they,
Taking
like,
a- I mean, so the things outside, they do tend to just be the snowmen, which do appear to be made of snow. It's not, there's no sign of any melting or degradation of these snowmen.
And has there been that much snowfall to make these with?
There's been enough to make small ones, but these are like old school Christmas cartoon man-sized.
Rankin Bass.
Yeah, huge snowmen.
So have any of you ever heard of liminal space bringing something, through to this side that's like that? And I kind of gesture at the line of snowmen.
I mean, aside from the normal bleeding, no?
I'm going to look around. Is there a rock, a semi-heavy object that's throwable?
I mean, there's plenty of fallen debris and pieces of concrete from the deconstruction that you could pick up.
Or we could just go, we could just go over there and jump in that loader over there and hotwire it and then just drive over these, because they're kind of creeping me out, if I'm being honest.
yeah.
They just
me
keep
too.
staring at me with their coal black eyes.
Like a donor's eyes.
I
No,
don't
don't
know.
know.
They're very charming. And
Charming.
yes,
In what way?
they're called beady eyes. Their unending smile.
Oh. Mhm.
It reminds me of my time in London.
I will pick up a rock and chuck it at one.
Now it really reminds me of my time in London.
Maggie, you wanted to say something?
I was gonna ask. You said there are cars in the parking lot, right?
There's a couple.
How can I tell how long they've been there?
These look like the vehicles from some of the construction workers.
Okay.
Like you always encounter one or two that just like, I'm leaving my car here because I carpool with my friend, whatever.
Okay. I was more of like, are any of the construction guys missing? That was what I was going
No,
for.
does
Okay.
not seem to be the case.
Okay, cool.
As you chuck this piece of concrete at one of the snowmen and it impacts, it just kind of sticks in, and there's a sound of crunching snow and ice, but it doesn't topple it. And your brain immediately goes to, oh, permafrost. That's
Interesting.
weird.
Question exactly how many people are missing and how many snowmen are there?
There are in total right now about 8 people missing. There are in total 12 snowmen. 6 on the left and 6 on the right of the door.
Okay. I was trying to think, oh my goodness, are they in there? I mean, leave it cold. It'll be good to be cold.
Well, I don't love these things, but I don't know if they're the real threat here.
I say we
Maybe
go in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Samara, you think we should go in?
I think we have to at this point. We've come this far.
Okay. I'll start walking towards the doors.
Marianne will as well.
As you all, I'm going to assume all of you, enter in through the doors, you are greeted to the relative dark light up that you can still see inside of this mall.
So we're not in a liminal space like at the toy store.
And in the thought of the same concept, no.
Okay.
But as you do push through, this place gives off the feeling of the carcass of some great beast. There are empty stores with some of their signage still like hanging, others that are fully devoid of anything on the inside. Where you've entered would be going connected to the food court, which is no tables, just the stalls where the food would are typically placed, a hallway leading to what might be the restroom. This place is empty.
Anya's kind of using her phone flashlight like before, and it's just so weird being in here with it so empty.
I can still smell the grease. Or is it just you, Anya?
I put a hand on Anya's shoulder in warning again as I walk by.
It's just very teenage. I didn't even do anything this time.
Yeah. I was just thinking about when we used to come here and swipe things from the Hot Topic. That's all. I wasn't gonna do anything. But, is there any temperature change? Any kind of...
It's warmer inside.
It's warmer inside. Okay. Is it consistent as we walk around, or
There are
as we
certain
walk...
areas that definitely feel warmer than others. No place here really gets like cold, but some areas as you're walking around, like as you're passing by what was presumably initially a Spencer's at one point, there's a different warmth that seems to come from that Two things. One, there's no gate. And the other is that from that opening, there's a different warmth that seems to be coming from there.
Question: do we smell any like birch in the air?
There is the scent of pine and candies.
Okay.
Guys, it's you know how it was like really cold in the toy store. It's not as extreme, but if you come over here, I think this used to be Spencer's. It's got like a warmness coming out of it, you know?
All right. Well,
Maybe
I
we should-
guess we just follow the warmth.
Can we, if I come up to the edge of the storefront and like look in?
If you so you're gonna come up to the edge and then peek in. Um, are you gonna go inside or are you just peeking your head through?
I just want to peek in. I'm a little gun shy after the toy store.
Peeking inside, the warmth in here seems very reminiscent of like whenever this store had the heater units on when it did used to get cold. But that would not be possible because those were ripped out of here like way before. So there is also, as you peek through, Midi, go away. As you peek through, there is the sound of something like clattering and then rapid footsteps running.
Guys, there's something in here. I'm gonna take off once I hear that.
Marianne follows.
As you bolt, you see what looks like maybe a little smaller than you. Running, they go to the left, cut through to where the dressing room would be for some of the shirts. Push through that door, slam it closed behind them, and you can hear that running get very distant.
I'm gonna try to follow them if I can.
Sure.
Yeah, Marianne will also follow as well.
Sure. Anya and Marianne, as you push through the door, you step through, and the mall is empty. There, you appear to be at the food court, where there are no chairs, no tables, just the empty stalls.
Weren't
And you
they
could
just
see-
in the Spencer?
And you can see Samara and Monty in the distance where they were just looking at the Spencers.
We're in a maze.
I don't like it.
Me neither.
Hey guys, we're back here now somehow.
What?
Or you made me choke on my licorice.
I told you to put it down.
I start patting Monty on the back.
This is the last piece. I'm sorry, Samara. If you're all gonna be running around like that, I might have to sit down. I have to say I'm pretty spry for someone my age, but maybe this is not the best idea for me to go running through the mall.
I don't think they did that on purpose. I think that's what they're saying.
Yeah, as after I say that, I continue to walk back towards where we were.
Marianne is actually gonna try and go back where they came out of.
Can't hear you, Javante.
We can hear you, Javante.
I muted myself. You turn and you see the entrance to the malls where you seem to have come out of.
Okay. I then go and follow Anya.
So, we were in the Spencers. I heard some noise. I followed it. Some little creature ran through like the changing room, and we went in, and then boom, they were back at the front of the store. Bad vibes. I don't like it.
And we're sure it's not a liminal space.
It must be, given the fact that we appeared at the entrance.
But it's different than the toy store.
Liminal spaces don't subscribe to a singular idea. They're the passages
Right.
between reality, between one space and another.
If there are, let's just say there are multiple places that have been affected by this creature's presence, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's affecting things to the extent that I'm worried that it is, it could be possible that other things are coming through as well and could be twisting the way that it's being affected. Can I roll to see if that makes any sense?
Sure, give me an esoterica intelligence. check.
Sure.
Could
Holy
I-
shit, no successes.
Oof.
Could I maybe do a culture, or not a culture roll, could I maybe do a, esoterica cunning roll, maybe?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so that's it.
While you do that, can you also roll me one of your curse die?
Of course I can. Okay, rolling the curse die first. That is a 10 on the curse die. And let's see. 10 to 9, 6 to 1.
You know. Okay. This may be somewhat worse than just a liminal space.
Oh, this is worse.
So, the liminal space is a somewhat of a barrier. It's where what we call the outside leaks into the reality. Liminal spaces are that space in between, but they also function as a sort of a makeshift barrier, a sponge between the outside and where we reside. However, sometimes things can get through. Whatever is coming in could potentially be something from the outside, which makes this a lot more dangerous.
Something from the outside is coming in.
So, Anya has well read.
Mhm.
Is there any, can I do a roll or something that would say if I've ever read about a liminal, a situation where something's coming through from the outside and like how
You have rolled
to...
enough. You've rolled enough successes that I'm going to allow you to use this as simply one of your tricks. In terms of stuff from the outside coming through, it has happened a few times. It's not necessarily a common thing, because when it does happen, it's the biggest oh no to every Curseborne, and they do everything within their power to stop it. The ones that this has happened have been few and far between, but when they have occurred, they tend to create mythic level curse style creatures. Stuff like the Naklave is from the outside. Things like the Chupacabra is from the outside. They are indelible marks on humanity. So whatever this is has enough of an indelible mark on humanity that it has created a liminal space and is essentially formatting it into a territory.
If I may.
If Anya is like relaying this information to us,
Mhm.
Marianne is just like,
Perhaps this isn't just a Krampus that we're dealing with. Perhaps, in and of itself, due to it being an indelible mark on all of humanity as it is the personification of the death of consumerism in Christmas. The death of the Christmas spirit, if you will. Notice that the only things that were kept were toys around the time where Christmas was known for just being joyful and carefree. Nutcrackers, tin soldiers, stick and hoop.
And you walked 10 miles to school, uphill both ways.
I'm just
Hey, now,
saying
that
what
actually happened.
Indeed, it did happen.
Samara, this is getting really serious. Like, are we really up for this? I don't want to put you in danger.
I'm here to watch over you and help out as much as I can. So, if you want to go, I'll go.
I don't like having that all put on me, but I do want to see this through. All right.
All of you here over every mall has a kind of like a radio based loudspeaker to
the
alert.
PA system.
Yes. You all hear over the PA system the showing for the Santa Claus will be happening in 10 minutes.
That is a really good movie. If I don't
That
know
is
if you've
really
all
good
seen.
movie. Tim Allen.
Wait a minute.
Tim Allen, very good talent. Fun fact, he also an heir. That's how he stays so young looking.
Writing that down for future references.
I guess it's movie time.
I mean, if it's anything like what happened in Maine 27 or so years ago, it may be okay.
Now, I'm not usually one to turn down going to a good movie, but have you all thought about maybe there shouldn't be a movie playing here in this mall right at the moment?
There shouldn't. But at the same time, there is. We are in the middle of the creation of something indelible. If anything, I feel like we need to go and investigate.
It's really the only clue we've got.
And if anything, if we find, and given the fact that it is still very early within the creation period, we could destroy it, or at the very least hold it back.
Yeah, we could do this. Right?
All right,
I think we can.
I know we can.
Making your way, I'm presuming, further through the mall.
Headed to the movies.
Now, is the movie theater like right by the food court? Because like at my local mall, that's how it is. It's like the movie theater is like right at the end of the food court.
No, I didn't say movie theater. I just said the movie will be showing. As you all begin to make your way, you start to see some of the lights start to flicker on red, green, light blue, as if guiding to the direction you all need to go.
Okay, the dead lights are coming on. A
Guess we
smile, it's something
follow them.
special.
And at a certain point, as you all are walking, you all also begin to hear, in harmony that's almost pretty, if it wasn't for how disconcerting it is in the middle of an abandoned mall, you hear people singing the Snow Miser song.
Some call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow into my clutch. I'm too much. Fun fact, Rankin Bass also airs.
Okay.
Anya, as you're about to pass by a store, you see that it is the Hot Topic you did used to Five Finger discount from a few times. Though the signage and everything that should be down is all back up, the store is fully lit and it is fully stocked.
Oh,
This has to be a trap.
It's a trap. Is Anya the only one who sees this?
No, you
Okay.
all also see the same store fully lit, fully bedecked.
I guess someone didn't get the memo that the mall was closing.
How do they have all the new sleep token stuff?
What is a sleep token?
It's a band.
Really
I don't
good.
even understand. I mean, look, there's this Funko Pop of the character. It's Margie from It Welcome to Derry, and I don't know why, but it's here. She's my favorite character.
Huh.
She loses an eye. Or she has her eye damaged.
The funny thing is, I didn't have to say it because, yeah, it is stocked with everything that should be not be in here because all of the things that are in here are newer items.
Gosh, that was. Wicked wasn't even out when this mall
But Wicked for
closed.
Good wasn't out. Wicked, the original Wicked, was
Yes.
out. This is not.
Yes.
This is the Wicked for Good
For
stuff.
good. Yes, yes, yes.
There's a couple Loungefly bags that are like laid out as well.
I mean, if it's closed and, we're not here, technically. And it's...
I'm absolutely watching what they're all like kind of gravitating towards and making notes.
You
I
see-
mean, and I mean, Miss Screeches could use a new outfit.
You see
She
Samara.
holds up her doll.
I could really use a new bag in this alphaba bag. But like you said, we're not here. This doesn't exist. The mall is closed.
But I'm just saying, if we were to leave, it would then exist. I'm not saying that it don't exist. I'm just saying, it isn't really stealing if we're taking it out from liminal space.
Right.
Right. So if I were to say take this backpack that has all of the characters from Hazbin Hotel and then stuff all the stuff into it and then leave, we would be okay.
You say, as she says that, she's literally doing that. She's like filling it with like the pin bin, and that's like at the register. She's just like stuffing it into the bag.
Anya's also taking a bag and just.
She's just-
And this and this.
Oh, Cousin
and
Lucian would
this.
love this. Yes, okay. Oh, Cousin Marina. Yes, that would look good for her. Okay, this for her, this for him. Perfect.
Come on, Samara. There's got to be something here you like too.
Come on, Monty. There must be something here you like as well.
I
Even
want
though-
to. Is this a Fae trap?
Give me a Give me a culture esoterica check.
Okay, I have 0 in that, so that's just 1 or.
One, just the one.
Well, I have 5 in Culture Esoterica, but
I
I'm
will
probably in the
say,
pay trap.
for
Oh.
this one, for Mary Ann, I will not actually allow you to help because you're currently inside of it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
You said culture esoterica?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 2 in esoterica. I rolled so well, guys. I don't think I got it. I got a 7, a 3, and a 1.
It could be. Maybe. But also, there's some good stuff in there.
Oh my goodness, they have the rare 24-karat Labubu.
I thought those were only sold at Miniso. How did. Okay.
It's magic, Samara. It's liminal space. It has anything you want.
I'm gonna.
I turned to Monty and
Go ahead.
I turned to Monty and I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
You know, I don't really know either. I'm gonna test this theory though, and I'm gonna step in and look for some black licorice.
There is none.
Well, doesn't give everything you want.
Do you take anything?
Me?
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't know what to do with any of this stuff.
So that sounds like a no.
Unless you think something appears or is waiting for me that... But I don't
Monty
think...
sees no... Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the case, on the band shirt wall, written on each of the individual plaques that hold the shirts in,
Mm-hmm.
is a letter. And you notice that these letters are getting written in as stuff is put into the bags. N A U G H T Y.
Oh, hey, Anya, hang on for just a moment there. Could you put that down just for just a moment there?
Come on, old man. We said this isn't real. This is liminal.
But you
Who
know,
are we stealing from?
look, if Monty is saying to stop, I would say stop personally.
And I put down my bag and stuff. And I kick it away.
I'm gonna glance up. Does it stop writing?
It has stopped writing, but it still is on the board.
Okay.
If you were to put those things back, just because it would be nice, rather than to
You're right,
leave-
you're right.
I start putting everything that I put in the bag back.
The Y erases.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just saying we should probably maybe just think about the things that are appearing as if by magic
Yeah.
and not
Yeah.
not necessarily help
I
ourselves.
then just grab only like a couple of shirts, but I'm not stealing them. I'm waiting at the cash register with some money.
I'm not naughty. I'm just not.
Have you told us what you've seen?
I will gesture up at it. I don't want to. Honestly, I don't want to say it out loud.
Okay,
But
yeah, no. Yeah,
I will
yeah.
point out.
Gesture, then.
Let's put everything back, okay? Yes, let's put things back. Let's put things back.
Putting it back. Putting
Put
it
it
back.
back.
Putting it
Putting
back.
back. Make sure it's neat. We do not want to be a hindrance to retail workers. They work hard enough as is.
Yep.
As this is
Yep.
happening inside of the abandoned Hot Topic, I absolutely cannot believe that is a sentence that has left my mouth. Samara,
Yes.
there's another like crinkling and rustling noise, and you turn your attention to it as you see what looks to be a boy maybe in sophomore year wearing the typical like the mall Santa's elves attire
Mm-hmm.
who is currently putting, like, with patient care, putting a stick with 3 little twigs sticking out of it through a soda can that he has fished out of the trash into its side as if an arm, with like
Mm-hmm.
careful precision, stops, examines it, and then looks up, sees you, realizing that you're looking at him, and just, the movie will be starting soon.
Do I know if there's a movie theater in this mall?
There is not. Classic small town mall. Not really a movie theater, sadly.
Okay. Can you tell me where the movie theater is? I'm kind
At,
of lost.
at Santa's workshop.
In the center of the mall.
Does anybody else see this, or is it just me?
If anybody looks outside, they also will see the same.
Yeah, Anya. I mean, yeah, Marianne. While she's just like folding, she's just like,
Anya! Remember, everything back in its place. We don't want to.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Just how I found it. I remember
Yes.
where everything
Just-
was. I got
Everything?
it. I got it.
Auntie, Marianne, Anya.
Look
Oh,
up. I'm
we
actually
got
like,
out of the movie.
I went the extra mile. I'm like wiping down the counter that just to make sure, like no dust. I'll glance over at Samara.
do any of the other letters disappear as we're doing this?
Yes, yes. The letters do disappear as you are doing all of this.
Are they replaced with nice?
At the like, with everything being placed, you do see NICE form.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna go to the movies at Santa's workshop, right?
Right. We're
Yeah,
going.
we were just on our way.
We were
did
just
not
on our way. We were not.
detour at all.
No detour at all. Unless, of course, it was a detour trying to trick us into being naughty. But still.
The boys continue to just look unblinkingly at Samara, very glass-eyed, like kind of foggy in the eyes. And
Oh, he has the same look as I do. Yes.
Does he look like one of the missing people?
Yes.
Okay.
Head tilts, and you hear the tinkling of the bell in the hat.
Okay, that's one of the missing people. I take it.
Do any of us recognize this kid?
Anya would, high school. So, yeah, this is a sophomore in high school. This is Billy.
Oh, hey, Billy.
Head tilts.
Hello.
Who's...
Hi, Torgo.
Who's Billy?
Oh, he. Okay, Anya.
I sidebar Anya a little bit when like he said,
Okay, Anya.
Hmm?
He may look like Billy, and he may actually be Billy, but right now he don't remember anything. He is currently under thrall. So, just be
Okay.
careful. Don't be too like saying too much stuff.
Oh yeah. Sorry. You look like a friend of mine from high school. Sorry.
What's your name, friend?
Oh, I'm Noel.
Nice to meet you.
Noah.
Nice to meet you, Noel. Okay, let's go to Santa's workshop.
I'm curious about this can creature he was making.
He kind of sees you looking at it, and he turns it around to show it off. And it literally is like if a little kid was making just a little can figurine. It has sticks on the sides, and then 2 more sticks at the bottom for the legs, and then a bottle cap for a head.
Okay.
Oh, it's a little can man. Yes.
I'm not quite ready to have assignments as head elf, so I get to just make smaller toys like this.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, let's go, people.
As we walk with Billy, is Billy going with us?
Noel.
Sorry, Noel. As we're walking with Noel,
He does bleed.
So there's more of you elves here.
Mm-hmm.
And where's this head elf?
Oh, the head elf? That's Bernard. He's the one that's been here the longest.
Is Bernard one of those missing people?
Dude, the name
The
isn't.
name isn't of Bernard, but that's probably one of the missing people.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Cindy. She's like second in command.
Samara's gonna look around to see if Tim Allen's gonna pop out anywhere.
No, Tim Allen is too busy in Hollywood. He wouldn't be here.
To note for a cultural thing, Cindy, as
Lou.
in Cindy
Cindy
Lou
Lou
Who.
Ooh.
Mhm, who was no more than 6 in the movie.
Okay. Okay.
What also greets you all, you begin to hear the sound of hoofbeats as from further down you see what first could be construed as a deer of some variety. But the jet black fur, glowing red eyes, and jagged antlers give a different connotation to this thing.
Oh, it's a
Mm.
Krampus reindeer.
Blitzen's been hungry.
Oh,
What
hungry.
does Blitzen eat?
We've been finding him good snacks.
Question: in the eyes, would I know if the eyes were of the Bathroy that was missing?
They're too glassy and foggy to tell. It's like looking into milky eyes. It's not. There's no.
Okay,
real
it's like
color
looking
to
into
it.
like truly blind eyes. Gotcha.
Yes.
Mm.
Well then, I hope he gets fed to good food.
I'm not
He's-
saying we're walking towards anything dangerous, ladies, but this may
We're
not.
walking towards certain death, most likely. Yeah.
Did want to put it that way.
Well, I mean, look, there's a cannibalistic reindeer. People are being brainwashed and have names from classic Christmas movies. I'm just saying how it is.
I'm just saying I'm feeling like maybe we're a little underprepared for this kind of situation.
As long as we don't have to fight, I think we'll be fine.
I'm gonna look at the demon reindeer. Mm-hmm.
It gives a like annoyed huff, and you see it just picking at something on the ground, which as it lifts up its head and shakes, you see a torn apart security officer's like uniform, which it just shakes violently and tosses.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he does.
I
Okay. Well then, we are going to go to the movie now. We're not going to go towards Blitzen. Right, y'all? Right, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes,
we're
let's-
gonna
let's
go.
go.
We're on our way to the movie,
Alright.
and
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Are we walking towards
then-
the reindeer?
No, you see that Noelle kind of takes you to the right as as Blitzen goes to the left.
Oh,
I kind
let's
of
all go to
gesture to the
lobby.
group to kind of huddle together as we're
Okay,
following
yeah.
Noelle.
Yeah, we're huddling.
So we
we're
can
huddling.
kind of like talk on the side, and it's like, yeah, like I'm all on board with the like let's not fight this thing, but like
If anything happens, yes,
how
ma'am.
do we break this spell? Like, would I know anything from either I have also a logical leap from my role, so
I will have you do a very specific roll for me, and I'm just going to have you
Okay.
do this, Anya. I would like for you to roll me a culture cunning.
culture cunning. So I have 4 in culture and 1 in cunning.
And depending on how many successes you have, we're going to activate one of your tricks.
None.
Nope.
So-
Hmm.
Trying to like kind of take things apart mentally, as far as the magic of all of this goes, could I roll something similarly but based off of enigmas?
Sure, give me Enigma Cunning.
Enigma cunning. What's the target number?
How much do you have?
Sorry, I got 5, 7, 9, and 10.
So the target number for successes is anything above an 8, so you have 3 successes.
Perfect.
As far as you know, breaking of most liminal spaces would just mean either getting rid of what is causing it, but if it's this powerful, it could also mean loosening its grasp on foundational reality, which is essentially these things aren't supposed to exist outside of the outside. So anything that could potentially break its grasp on how it views itself or reality could send it back and would thus delete the liminal space. It's,
that's how Monty feels on any given day walking around.
It's for lack of a better term, it's it rules. It's the if you can
Clown.
Yeah, pretty much that.
So we
It's
just
the-
got to say clown to it. Okay.
It's the Pennywise rules of you just have to break how it functions in order for it to stop being there.
All right,
we
so
just got to be nice. We
so-
just got to be nice and helpful and kind.
okay, but you did that, and then the scary friggin' reindeer showed up.
Well, no. We did that. No, no. That's the being nice thing was something different. I don't know. I don't write the rules of liminal spacing.
The
What-
the singing of Snow Miser, which is now transported to Heat Miser, has gotten louder as you all slowly come upon Santa's workshop, a fascist meal of the mall's creation. Though it's a bit more ramshackle, a lot of spikes jutting out where there shouldn't be. A door that leads down into what looks like a furnace of some variety as you just see this glowing yellow light on the inside. And working on it, like on and around it, you see a series of high schoolers of various ages, all in elven costume, either working on toys, shoveling snow that has appeared in this area, or gathering and sitting cross-legged as a old TV, like an old elementary school level, we're watching Bill Nye the Science Guy with the TV out on the trolley, is wheeled out.
Okay, movie is starting. I guess we go and watch movie.
I don't think we should watch this movie. I have a bad feeling about that.
I honestly I agree, but I don't want to upset Noel because he may tell Crumb, he may tell you know who, and if he tells you know who, we may be put into a basket and then be hit with birch rods.
Is it possible that, being a teenager, that I have like earbuds or something so I
Yeah.
can not listen?
Yeah, it's
And then
possible.
maybe just close my eyes and see if maybe they don't notice that I'm watching but not watching the movie.
Sure. Noel is at this time going to break away from the group and is going to join the other elves in sitting down.
And then I'm kind of gonna gesture to the others, like, do the same thing. Like, got anything to put in your ears?
I am physically a 9-year-old girl. I don't have anything like that. Do you see this dress? Do you see pockets? Do you see purse? No.
I'll take out some licorice and start molding it into earbuds.
So you take out black licorice. And the
Uh-oh.
sound from that doorway leading down, there is this deafening oh,
Oh, it's Santa Krampus.
as ascending from the stairwell. You initially see a long curving ram-like horns that as it ascends, you see an equally somewhat goat-like face before whatever this is lunges from the basement and lands with a snow-like thud in front of all of you as it slowly rises up to this full, almost 9 foot in height. A green-furred, goat-like creature. The horns that are rammed like terminating into what appear to look like peppermint, like the sharpened peppermint spears that people did with candy canes.
Mm-hmm.
Its body is clothed in this black, almost Santa-like costume that has shreds in some areas. Its fingers ending and terminating in these long, jagged claws, which as it reaches back, it pulls a large birch stick and just sets it onto the ground with a hard whack. Its tail lashes, and you see on the end of it a Christmas ornament dangling. As it kind of tilts its head to look at you all and just inhales and exhales, and you see this green mist leave its mouth.
I want to see fan art of this, people. I'm just saying.
Same.
You're just in time. But I recognize one of your scents. It begins to like walk, its staff smacking the ground as it moves through.
I jam the licorice in my mouth.
Nice. 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 And it stops just in front of Anya. And as it turns its head, you see that it lacks eyes. Its face is kind of molded over to where it fuses into the horns.
Oh, like Pan's Labyrinth.
In more accurate terms, like King Minos in Dante's Inferno.
Ooh.
As its head turns, greed. You. How long ago was it when this place was open? It reaches to grab a hold of your hand, Anya.
No.
Maybe child.
Yeah.
What was it you took, I wonder? Fingerless gloves. A backpack. A shirt.
I'm gonna step in between them. And
Same.
with like black licorice laced breath. I'm just gonna be like, can I interest you in a fine ornament that I've carved? And I'll start pulling some ornaments out of my pocket. Sorry, Marianne, this one was yours, but maybe this kind gentleman would be interested in this. And I'll hold up this little like coffin. It's carved of wood. It opens up. It's painted. This year's is like black and pink, and there's like some floral arrangements carved on it. And inside.
Very good craftsmanship, Mr.
Thank you.
Santa.
Thank you. So
very good
could I interest you in this?
Please.
Run.
Its head turns. Its head turns to Marianne, and it gives another sniff.
Where are you, Christmas?
You can stop that. I know you're not a child.
Okay. No, honestly, at least you're being frank with me about it. You have no idea how many people are like, oh, you're still a child just because you look like a child.
I feel like I'm in Indiana Jones. I need to pull out the newspaper and hold it over his face and be like, run! And then punch Krampus in the face.
I welcome you to my workshop. I've long since forgotten what I am truly called. But I have taken to enjoy the name given to me. And it turns and starts to walk back towards where the elves are, almost reverently looking up at him. They even have songs about me now, I hear.
Oh, they've had songs about you.
I like this
No,
one.
they don't.
I like
because
this
they
one
don't
better.
exist.
This one is preferable. And as he hits the cane against the ground, Mr. Grinch,
Oh,
You're a
no.
Mean One, begins to play, and that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh.
Oh,
Rose.
Thank you so very much for joining us for this evening. I am having a fantastic time. And Jeremy, I'll let you take it away with other things while you do the outros as well. Because it's your channel, technically.
Oh, sure. Do you want to say who you are and...
Sure. Hi, I'm Javante. I run games on Thursdays, typically. I'm now the Anime 5e streamer. You can catch me on Thursdays where I'm running either Blood and Cinders, a game set in the world of Somnus Domina by Logan Laidlaw at 19, which I've had a great time doing. Or you can catch me on the other Thursdays where I run Set Sail, a game set in the world of One Piece. That game is going to be having its final couple of episodes rounding out to the end of the year. And when that ends, if you take a look at my Twitter, which is the only social media I use, I have a casting call for jumping into the Rebellion army of Set Sail as we do a few episodes with them in the same time frame to see how things might differ. Other than that, I'm also on the Story Continued, where I play Zai Ragnail, a Zemitse doctor. I'm not an evil person, I promise you. I say lying.
Would I lie?
Would I lie? As other things, like I said, I am a soon-to-be published author, as I have been contracted by the Black Library of Warhammer 40k. So I have a book for the Karkaradon faction coming out soon, TM, whenever Games Workshop decides to release that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Other than that, I have a TTRPG in the works called Axe of Sodom. If you like cyberpunk, dangerous choices, kaiju, and corporate espionage, hi, this is the game for you. I'm slowly working on it. It's coming into playtest phase also soon, TM.
Nice. So I'm hearing is go follow Javante on all of the things.
Yes.
Please
Excellent.
follow him. He's amazing.
Huzzah! And welcome to the channel, Anya. Thank you for joining us for your first stream here tonight. Why don't you tell us about you?
Yeah, so I do.
I said
all
Anya.
the
I'm
things-
sorry.
Yeah, playing Anya. This is friendship. Other works. I am a creator, a maker, a cosplayer, a podcaster, a streamer, aspiring author. I can't pick one thing, but the one thing in common among all those things is I really want to make a safe and cozy place, space for queer and neurodivergent folks especially, but really for everybody. So you can follow my socials. I post a little bit of, I'll post a little bit about my business. I do some voice acting clips, some Twitch clips. So a little bit there.
Fantastic.
Friendship and fantasy everywhere except for Twitch, where I'm Friendship Plays.
Nice. Excellent. Well, let's head over to Maggie. I will read the correct name on the screen and not call you by your character. Maggie, tell us about you.
Hi, I'm Maggie. If you've seen me looking down a lot during this stream, Javante gave me a challenge that I most definitely failed.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I've-
Javante, she got far enough. Give it to her.
Close.
It's far
Oh.
enough. I'm giving it to you. It's far enough.
Yes!
The challenge was I complete this scarf by the end of stream. I got 1.5 feet done. So, and I wanted to do 2 feet. Unfortunately,
Hey, half a foot is still... Hey,
We were
listen,
busy
if you round it
telling
up,
beautiful
that's 2
stories.
feet.
That's
Yes.
right.
and I appreciate Javante giving that to me, or giving that to us. So now we all get an extra curse dice at the beginning of next stream.
Yay!
Yay!
I feel like we're going to need those things.
Oh, we are. We
Yeah.
are.
We're in
Um,
big trouble.
But yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Maggie_the_author. I am a published poet, but I'm working on my debut novel. And that is almost done, which is wild to think about. I've been working on this novel for 10 years. So yeah, that's basically where you'll find me.
Awesome. Last but not least, Joe, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm not really much of anywhere, really. This is honestly my first time really being in like a community like this. Again, I say that every time, and yet this is my 4th stream with Wanderer's Haven. So that just goes to show you what I'm doing. I guess I'm a professional Wanderer's Haven player now. Not paid though.
Me either.
But still, yeah, no, you can find me on Blue Sky. I'm at jokingwithaura.bluesky.com. And that's about it.
Nice. And I am Jeremy. This here's my channel. You can find me here or on the socials at WH Pubs. We are here next Tuesday for the finale of this. Since we didn't end up completely derailing and ending it in one episode like we were concerned we did at halftime, I am looking forward to what happens next week. How exciting. And I think that's it. I was looking for somebody to raid into, so please hang out when we end here so we can head over and raid. Otherwise, join us next week and we will see you then. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everybody.